My name is Yann.mov. I'm a private finance campaigner for Friend of the Earth France. I campaign for the private finance actors, private finance players accountability campaign, and especially in those players, really private finance, which means private banks, private insurance companies, and also investors. We started to work on private banks in 2005 because there is more history on the campaign, on the larger campaign itself, on accountability of financial players, which started in 1996 with the World Bank and then with ECA, the French ECA, COFAS. It continues with the public finance players, EIB, European Investment Bank. But it's only from 2005 that we started to work on private banks, and that's exactly when we joined BankTrack. The three big ones are BNP Paribas, Société Générale, and Crédit Agricole, which are definitely all over the world. They have a big corporate and investment banking activity, and also in asset management, so they are everywhere. We find them in a lot of dodgy deals. There are more than 10 on the BankTrack website, but they're really absolutely everywhere. After these three ones, there would be Natixis, which is also involved in some dodgy deals, but clearly less than the three main ones. You are not sustainable. That's my main message. Clearly, we find them every time, and they're not only known in France, but now they're known in the BankTrack network, especially BNP Paribas, to be especially unsustainable bank that we find in every, I don't know, we didn't do statistics, but every 2 or every 3 dodgy deals, poof, what do we find? BNP Paribas, or Société Générale, or Crédit Agricole, or the 2 of them, or the 3 of them. So as long as we continue to find them in all these dodgy deals, and as long as they don't have any policies or bad policies or very small policies, we'll continue to track them and we'll continue to expose them on the public and more on different topics. So until they become sustainable, which is a long way to go from now. It's definitely being a network in itself, and especially the way we're organized, being a network that we work per dodgy deal, all the people involved per dodgy deal. Of course, for each dodgy deal is of course way more efficient to target all the banks at the same time, all the different financial players who are involved in a dodgy deal, plus the way we are organized by focus all people working on climate change, banks and climate change, banks and human rights, banks and nuclear is of course way more interesting. We were discussing this morning to all BankTrack members target tar sands, for instance, or and build campaign together for the same timing, joining resources, human resources, but financial resources. So for all that, having these kinds of meetings, annual meetings for strategizing together and sharing just information, because we can't be everywhere at every time reading everything. So just having the network where we exchange information and discuss is absolutely great.